YouTube, what's going on, baby? It's your boy Rebuke, man, and I hope we all woke up this morning. I know I woke up this morning because I'm talking, but I hope we all woke up, man, and having a good and blessed Friday, man. And man, today's devils, man, I just make you wonder why people like this even exist, man. Check it out. Courtesy of WGTC, Florida couple allegedly eats Popeyes, plays mini golf after brutal teenage girl's murder because it was one of the suspect's birthday. Shout out to William for bringing us this story. And look at these devils right here, who had some chicken, some fried chicken, and played putt-putt golf after they murdered a teenage girl. Let's get the details on this disturbing story. Content warning. This article contains graphic descriptions of murder. I think it should have said descriptions, but hey, okay? Please take care while reading. So here we go. A Florida couple is accused of brutally murdering a teenage girl they kept captive for more than a week with a billiard ball forced down the girl's throat and then getting Popeyes and playing putt-putt golf to celebrate one of the suspected murderer's birthday, according to a search warrant reviewed by the Tampa Bay Times. Stephen Gress, 35, and his girlfriend, Michelle Brandis, 37, are accused of luring 16-year-old Miranda Corsett through a dating app to Gress' home in St. Petersburg, Florida on February 14, 2025. So that was earlier this year. Allegedly, Brandis and Corsett held Corsett captive for about 7 days, during which time she was repeatedly beaten. This allegedly stemmed from a dispute on February 20th, 2025, where they accused her of stealing jewelry. Corsett's brutal murder. Breaking news with Nancy Grace, 16-year-old Miranda Corsett was lured online by an older predator. Her body was dismembered and taken out on camera by the predator. This case is heartbreaking, and I pray they get those demons off the street. At Nancy Grace. Let's see if we can get a quick clip of this. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Let's try to roll that clip.
Little girl, just 16, just turned 16, Miranda Corsett, goes missing. Now we learn that she was lured online by a predator much older than her, 37 years old. This little girl, we now believe, was tortured for days, murdered in the worst way, and dismembered. At this hour, we have obtained video of the defendant and his henchperson, according to police, carrying the little girl out to the car trunk, putting her body wrapped in what appears to be blankets in.
And what do you know that YouTube? I would get a spam call, right? How did you answer the call?
To the trunk. Then we see the co-defendant, a female, loading the car as if they're going on a picnic with the child's body in the trunk and driving away. Here you see, in late-breaking video, the suspect, 37-year-old Stephen Gress, carrying what we believe to be the body wrapped in material of just turned 16-year-old Miranda Corsett, hiding it in his trunk, and get everything just right, slamming the trunk, then very casually, and this is in his front yard, the arrogance of this man, slamming the trunk, all done, and walking back in. We believe inside, waiting for him, co-defendant, 35-year-old Michelle Brandis, Beelzebub to his Satan. All of this just allegations. The two are presumed innocent until proven guilty. But I guarantee you, at this.
And I tell you, that is just absolutely disturbing. That is absolutely disturbing to see these two people that done that. But let's carry on with the story right quick. According to the arrest affidavit, Gress and Brandeis ultimately suffocated Corsette with a billiard ball stuffed in her mouth and then wrapped her face with plastic. Florida police believe this occurred sometime between February 20th and February 24th this year of 2025. And my hearts and prayer go out to that young lady. You know what I mean? It's just a terrible way to die, and nobody has the right to take nobody's life. And you know, we pray that the Most High give their family some kind of justice and some kind of peace in this terrible time right now. That is crazy, man. After her death, Gress allegedly transported Corsette's body to a home in Largo, Florida, where it was dismembered. The couple is then accused of driving her remains to Hillsborough County and placing them in the dumpster in nearby Ruskin, Florida. Before disposing of Corsette's remains, however, Gress and Brandeis decided to eat at a Popeyes and then play mini golf for Brandeis' birthday, according to the Tampa Bay Times. Wow. Yeah, and that just says a Florida couple used Grindr to lure 16-year-old Miranda Corsette to their home, where she was allegedly tortured and murdered. Her body was found in a dumpster days later. Authorities continue to investigate this tragic case. And it sure is. The Tampa Bay Times also reports a woman who lived with Brandeis and Gress and who was one of Gress's former girlfriend was aware Corsette was kept captive and tortured in the home, but did nothing to help until it was too late. Wow. The woman reportedly cooperated with the police after Brandeis and Gress was charged with killing the teen. Gress and Brandeis' neighbor also saw Corsette at the home, but said Gress often brought home young women and did not report what they saw to the police. According to the St. Petersburg, Florida Police Department, Stephen Gress was already in custody on unrelated charges from March 5, 2025, for allegedly pointing a harpoon at Michelle Brandeis and for drug possession. Michelle Brandeis turned herself in to the police on Saturday, March 8, 2025. Gress and Brandeis are charged with first-degree murder. Gress also faces a charge of kidnapping. Stephen Gress has pleaded not guilty. Gress told investigators it was Brandy's fault Corsette died. Gress said he tried to save her. It is not immediately clear if Michelle Brandeis has entered a plea. Brandeis has reportedly said she was afraid of Gress and that it was his fault Corsette died. And see, you can't even make it up. Now, both of these devils that's responsible, allegedly, for the death of this young lady in the middle, now they're turning on each other. He done pointed a harpoon at her. He blamed her for the murder. She blamed him for the murder. And it just lets you know, man, there's no honor amongst murderers. You know, when you live in evil, when you live in wicked, when you living in sin, you know, things like this could very well happen. And now you have to answer to the Most High about this, and you got to answer to the court system about this. But man, what do y'all think about this, YouTube, this tragedy, and these two devils that we looking at right here? Drop them comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on the notification bell, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace.